Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This is Sayed Answers. Today we're going to be reacting to a small clip from a YouTube video that the YouTube channel Friendly Ex-Muslim, hosted by Abdullah Sameer, posted online on YouTube, titled Why I Don't Like Ramadan. Most of his content in that video is just stuff he's noticed that Muslims are doing, which is not right. Typically I don't respond to that stuff because um, I just responding to ad hominem attacks is just not in my field. I think there are other people who are better at that than I am, but he does attack the tradition itself by insisting that it's impossible to fast in regions where the sun either does not set or the day hours are long and the night hours are short. And Islam did not account for that scenario. Therefore, the tradition of Ramadan is flawed. That's what we're going to refute today, inshallah.
Ramadan is actually impossible in certain latitudes. If you're like way up north, you have like only a couple hours of sunlight in summer. So you have to fast according to Makkah time or some other country that's close by because it's not designed properly, right? The whole system is flawed. This
So, according to Abdullah Sameer, Islam was not prepared for a situation in which there'd be long daylight hours or where the sun does not set. And there's a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ that proves that claim wrong. And I will show you the screenshot of the hadith and where it comes from. Bismillah. As you can see here, there is a ruling in Islam for when the sun does not follow a normal sun cycle where there is both day and night. What you're supposed to do is make an estimate. What you're supposed to do is use the closest city with a normal sun cycle of day and night, and actually the closest city with a normal sun cycle, and you use that city's time to estimate your prayers. Now, some might ask, oh, but Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was mentioning prayers. How do we know this accounts for fasting? Well, quite simple. It's by default. How? Fasting begins each fasting day. You begin your fast when the Fajr prayer comes in, and you end your fast when the Maghrib prayer comes in. But if you're estimating those times, you already have a timetable which stipulates when Fajr comes in and when Maghrib comes in. So you are going to follow that for your fasting as well as your prayers, as you already have a timetable set up. So by default, you just follow the schedule of the normal sun cycle for fasting and prayers. It's not Islam that was unprepared. It's Abdullah Sameer's research that was unprepared. Either he knew about this hadith and deliberately hid it to promote his agenda, or he did not know because he did not do his homework. So, some might say I'm being a bit too mean, but honestly, that's just too bad. Because Abdullah Sameer is critiquing Islam, and he's flat out attacking it time and again with intellectual arguments. And it's not that I'm not saying that Abdullah Sameer is wrong for attacking Islam, although he is. What I'm rebuking him for here is that he is not presenting the full picture here. And I don't know if it's because he's genuinely ignorant or he's deliberately hiding information here. I don't know. But whatever the case is, both are not right because he's doing this in front of an audience, and and people will walk away with the wrong information. That's all I'm gonna respond to on his video, as the rest of it is just him pointing out bad behavior in today's Muslim community. And quite simply put, I don't open those can of worms. I do acknowledge that I did defend the honor of the late Ahmadi Dat in one of my videos, but that's no longer a can of worms I'm opening, because not only is it not my field, I'm genuinely kind of tired of hearing basically the sentence Muslims are mean in so many different variations, and then having to re explain over and over again, no, we're not mean. But intellectual arguments made against the religion or dishonesty about the religion, that's what this channel is for. With that, I'm signing out. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.